Hello there, Leo. My name is Indra Montes. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in just a moment. Okay then, Leo. Before we begin, I'd just like to say a prayer. Uh, Divine Mother, Divine Father, Divine Source, I pray that you allow me to bring a message of Leo's highest good in this reading today. Thank you. Amen. Feel free to join me if you'd like as well. Should have said that before. Yeah, I'm Indra Montes, and I'm a new tarot reader here on YouTube. Still learning, so yes. I used to do readings like a year ago or so, um, but life happens, and so we're back doing it today. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to do a Celtic Cross spread. Let's see what Spirit says today. Okay. So, for your current energies, we have Ten of Wands. Apologies for the noise, that's my daughter. Okay, so Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands can represent hard work, responsibility, um, devotion, heavy load, and also nearing the finish line. So it could be that your efforts have been going on for a long time, and it could be that you're approaching the finish line now. So the end is in sight. Let's get some more. For things that are either helping or hindering your situation, your energies, we've got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is number 12 in the Major Arcana. It can represent waiting, acceptance, sacrifice, inactivity, and surrender. Let's take a little look at these. So, seems like you've had to be patient about something. So it's definitely helping the fact that you're being patient. I feel like the Hanged Man is a very like kind of patient energy, since he's just hung there upside down and waiting essentially for really like no one's gonna tell him, oh, it will happen then. Like no, he doesn't know when it's gonna happen. And the idea with the Hangman is that he's sacrificed action for enlightenment. So he's actually just hung there upside down for a long time, I imagine, and he's gained enlightenment as a result. So, but the way I'm seeing it right now is like it's like a halo. So it could just be like resembling like patience of a saint, so to speak. So it could just be that you've had to be really patient as well, which obviously lends itself perfectly with the Ten of Wands, because it can represent hard work and devotion to a cause. The idea with the Ten of Wands, I mean, there's a number of ideas really, but one of the ideas is that Ten of Wands, he's like the father of a household. You can see, sorry, I should show you actually. So the Ten of Wands, you've got this father sort of figure, and he's working really hard. Now we don't see his face, but some people like to imagine that he's actually like joyfully kind of like working hard for a cause, right? Because he's devoted to his family who live over there, and so he's harvesting. He's reaping the harvest now, Maybe it's like winter time coming soon, like fall. So he's had to really sort of prepare, but he does it gladly, you know, for a cause because he's devoted. Um, Other people say that he's alone, but hey, like we're not going to go with that today. So it could just be that you had a heavy load of some description, and maybe that the end is, you know, end of that is the relieving of that is close by. So for the base of the reading, we've got the Death card. The Death card is number 30 in the Major Arcana. It can represent transformations, rebirth, endings, letting go, moving on. Hmm. Let me just tap into this for a moment. I just feel like it's a very changing time for you, and things that you've been kind of working on is coming to an end now. It's like it's fruition time. Uh, Transformations, like as in like your the things that you've been working on are kind of like ending, and like they're being transformed essentially into something new. Because as I say, the end is soon. You know, the finish line is soon. Page of Pentacles in the recent past. The Page of Pentacles is practical. He is dependable, disciplined, studious, which means he studies a lot, and he's academic. Could mean that you've been studying, perhaps, studying something, and working hard at something. Patience was required, you know, to learn new skills, to go to school, perhaps. Maybe, maybe you're qualifying finally. General message, of course. Take what resonates, leave the rest. But it does seem like something you've been working hard on for a long time is finally coming to fruition, and yeah, seems like the end is in sight, you know. So let's get some more. So in your near future, sorry, in your potential outcome rather, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles can represent something that's slow. Okay, she's in her garden and she's slowing down. Things are very like slowed. Okay, and that's illustrated with the little snail here, for example. Uh, she's an entrepreneur, and supposedly the grapes in her garden is how she makes her money. Okay, um, can represent success, definitely in like a financial sense. Can represent security, like she's definitely secure in her environment. Like she's got a very nice, secure like place to live. It's lovely. It could represent also pre-empress energy. Um, and comfort as well. So she has all the comforts that she wants. So it seems like your hard work is paying off, you know. Your hard work, whatever it's in, uh, it's going to pay off. Okay, in the near future, we've got Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Huh, a lot of Pentacle energy today. So the Eight of Pentacles can represent hard work, ambition, focus, commitment, and also long-term reward. So it's like lending itself to this idea that it's required patience, you know, to do. steady pentacle kind of like steps, you know, like nothing too slow, just like sorry, too fast rather. It's been very like steady energy. Um, as I say, it could have represented like you've had to learn something. Um, it could be career related for sure. Like it could be to do with your job, working hard at your job. So the Eight of Pentacles, he's just like kind of focused on task, um, and he's just focusing on the job at hand, essentially, putting one foot in front of the other and hammering away. You know. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get next on the Self position. Huh. Okay, Six of Wands. Six of Wands showing up for your Self position. Now this represents how you're affecting this whole situation. Okay, positively, negatively, or what have you. The Six of Wands can represent, first and foremost, a victory, um, fame, confidence, attainment, and success. Seems like you're doing what you need to do, essentially. You know, you're doing what is asked of you by the universe in order to become successful. Interesting that we got two white horses here. So, um, usually maybe represents peace. Uh, I believe anyway, off the top of my head. So it just seems like you're conquering your demons essentially in order to, you know, to be a success at something. Okay. Moving on, we have the Four of Cups in your environment. Hmm. Four of Cups in your environment. So the Four of Cups can represent apathy, contemplation, um, negativity, closed off, and finally unmotivated. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in your environment, but it seems kind of closed off. Uh, Maybe not supportive or something. Not very helpful, perhaps. If that's the case, if that's you, then you know, fair play for doing doing what you've been doing. You know, just focused at the task at hand, kind of communicating with your spirit team, whether you know or not, to guide you and whatnot. Okay, what else we got? Okay, in your hopes and fears, we have the Fool. Hopes and fears. Now, the Fool is number 0 in the Major Arcana. It can represent infinite potential, new beginnings, freedom, optimism, and also a blank slate. So why would you fear that? Hmm. Your hopes. Your hopes is that all this hard work is gonna lead to kind of like a new beginning for you. Maybe a new beginning where things flow more easily, a bit more abundant, for sure. We'd all love that bit of that, wouldn't we? Where the sun shines, you know, so to speak. You can see the sun is shining on him. Um, that your potential is realized, claimed. And one way you feel more free. That's your hopes. And on the flip side of that, of course, your fears is that it just won't happen, right? It'll be more of the same. And finally, we have the King of Wands as your outcome. Interesting. You've definitely had to earn all this, man. Like, You can see that. I can see that. The King of Wands has earned respect. Okay. He's passionate. He's a survivor. He was a soldier. Okay, so he's been through wars and stuff, right? And he's had to literally survive. He's inspirational and he's heroic. So definitely, this has not come easy for you, whatever it may be. All these trials that you've been through, it seems that it's been well deserved for you to overcome it, and you deserve this new beginning that's coming for you. Excuse me. You've earned it. You know, fair play. My my hat goes off to you. Okay, finally, bottom of the deck. What do we got? Queen of Swords. Hmm. Okay, so let me just show you better that actually. So the Queen of Swords is observant. She is fair. She's honest. She's principled and she is truthful. It seems you're a person of principle, honestly, and you deserve this, man. Whatever this is, I'd love to know. Hey, if you made it this far, then and it is if this reading resonates for you, I'd love to hear what it is. I'm curious. Um, what have you been through and what are you hoping for? Going forward. Like what are you working towards? What has all this effort been for? But yeah, the Queen of Swords, like she, hmm, what was I gonna say? She's fair, you know. This is I'm not obviously we haven't got the justice in this reading, but it's almost like she's a person who's just and well, it's not almost, she is that, in fact, but like she's a person of fairness and truth, and as I say, like your environment hasn't been very, this if this is for you, then you'd agree that your environment hasn't been very supportive, and so you deserve this. This is what's fair. This is kind of like justice, like energy. Um, so yeah, I think I'll leave it there, Leo. But yeah, honestly, best of luck to you, and yeah, you deserve it. Okay, my name is Indra Montes. This has been a pleasure to do this reading for you today, Leo. And yeah, subscribe for more. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.